Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird finally being on stage because we haven't been this whole year, but I'm glad to be the first person to play the notes on the stage that hasn't been used in such a long time. But, I don't know. Our first tune is going to be by the great John Coltrane, Mr. PC. by the great saxophonist John Coltrane. Our next tune is by, maybe a lot of you know, the great Duke Ellington. Made this tune about a train, about an A train. This is Take the A Train by Duke Ellington. Take the A Train by Duke Ellington. Now that we have everyone on stage, I'm going to introduce our people briefly, because we don't have that much time. But now that they're all on stage, let's do it. We have Eugene Bina on violin. Cole, raise your trumpet. Andrew, raise your trumpet. Drew Lindbergh. Makoto. Sanjay. Jake Wojcicki, percussion. Luke on bass. Andy on piano. We got Will on guitar over there, doesn't have it in his hand right now. And then we have Jonah on piano. And now not to forget our sleigh bells. Jackson. Our next tune is something that you will all recognize. I don't even need to state it here. You'll figure it out.
I hope you enjoy our next ensembles.
I wish I could take credit for that, but I really can't. That is all Ethan Fairclough. It is his baby. He teaches full lessons at every meeting, and I'm just amazed at the talent in that group and the motivation all the students have. It's so incredible. So bravo, great job, Jazz. You guys killed it in a good way. So the group taking the stage right now is Wind Ensemble. This is our band. I apologize for the noise. There's no way to do this quietly, unfortunately. How are you all doing? Does it feel good to be at a live musical performance again? I know it's really special to these musicians up here. We've missed, over this last year and a half, coming up on 2 years, we've missed not only playing with each other and interacting with each other in real time, but to be able to play for an audience. There's just a special energy in the room. And I don't know if you guys feel it. Do you guys feel it on stage? They're too busy. We are going to play for you. Wind Ensemble is playing I know Hanukkah has passed. I hope that everybody who celebrates it has had a wonderful holiday. While we're playing Christmas songs for this one, it's in the style of klezmer music. Starts off with a clarinet solo played by Carlsbad, and there's a little bit of comic relief about halfway into the song, where somebody eats too many latkes. There might be some audience participation required for that one. Feel free to indulge our soloist Sanjay Bangal on that one. How are you guys doing? You ready? Okay, I think they are ready. I'm going to let them tune, and then we'll get started. Orchestra. This is our entry-level string ensemble. They don't have to audition. They can come in at any level. Although a number of these people can definitely, hopefully, do chamber orchestra next year, because we've got some really, really high-level musicians. And everybody here is just working so hard and making such beautiful music. So I hope you enjoy A Festival of Lights. few moments while we strike the stage for 2 smaller ensembles. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, and we'll let you know when we're ready to go again. Thank you.
So we just wanted to put together a little group. A lot of us have been playing together since like 6th or 7th grade, so we've known each other for a long time. And not everyone is currently enrolled in Orchestra, so we thought it'd be a really fun way to kind of get the group back together again. So yeah, this is us. Woo!
audition-based ensemble. Students in this class have to be enrolled year-round. They're all highly skilled players and very musical. And last year, I had a student in my instrumental music class, and that is where we learn a little bit of piano, guitar, ukulele, and percussion. And this student was an incredibly talented guitarist. Actually, a son of one of our wonderful teachers here. His And that guitarist is Jonah Hacker. It has always been a dream of mine to be able to play orchestral music with classical guitar, and it's here. He's done an incredible job. This music is so hard and so much harder than I even imagined, and he's been doing an amazing job learning it. And thank you to his private teacher, Rick Ogden, if you're in here, for maybe not bad-mouthing me too much to him, because I bit off a little more than I could chew with this one. You've helped him so much with this, and I'm truly grateful. This piece is just so beautiful. It's made for a string quartet and classical guitar, and it is played without a conductor, which is very hard, especially for a piece that is as fluid in tempo as this is. And again, I think you guys you'll have chills by the end of this performance, because I know I do every time. So as soon as they're ready, they're going to play for you Debussy's Clair de Lune. we're working on that also feature guitar in chamber orchestra. I'm so excited. Have you guys ever heard of the creative process where you're like, oh, I can do this, this is really exciting, and then you start doing it, you're like, what was I thinking? And there's a couple of other expletives along the way. Eventually you're like, okay, it's not bad, I might be able to do this. And suddenly, everything comes together. I feel like that is this year so far in a nutshell. But in particular, that piece is so challenging that they played. And also, this next and final piece for the evening, Minor Alterations, which full orchestra is slowly setting up for. This is full orchestra has been all of our orchestra and band combined. We usually do this at least for 1 or 2 pieces at the winter concert, and then for 2 or 3 at our Pops concert at the end of the year. And it's really quite a challenge because they're not used to hearing. The strings are such a quiet instrument. That's why there's so many of them. And then you get bands, and they're not quiet. And they're not used to being told, shh, you're too loud. Saxophones. It's all in love, guys. I'm a saxophonist too. But it's really an adjustment. They have to not only learn how to play differently, but they really have to start listening to music differently. And normally we allow ourselves 4 or 5 after-school rehearsals to prepare for one of these events. We've had 2, and they're killing it. It's really amazing. I thank you all truly from the bottom of my heart for being here and supporting these amazing musicians and being part of live concerts again. If on your way out, there are some QR codes in the lobby. If you were so inspired and care to make some donations to our program, there's a QR code that you can scan. And it will take you to our website where you can either donate via our ASB web store asks or via the Sage Foundation. There's also an Amazon wish list on there. So however you care to help keep supporting us, thank you all first and foremost just for being an amazing audience. And we will close out this concert for you in just a few moments with Minor Alterations. Thank you and have a happy and safe holiday season.